Hello, community. Today, I want to tell you about your options and how to grow your resources to create a legacy and to create wealth in your family. The question is, where do wealthy people put their money? Do you really think that wealthy people put their money in the bank, where at best they're going to get a 0.03 interest rate on their savings, or a 3 to 5% growth in their 401k, or a 3 to 4% interest rate by locking their money away from themselves for 3 to 5 years? That's not what wealthy people do. In our community, we believe that we have to save money to accumulate it. And I want to tell you that that's a myth. Saving money does not do anything but hold it in place. If not, it depreciates because there's a cost of living, and your cost of living goes up. That means the value of that dollar goes down if it's just sitting there. There's a thing called the rule of 72, and if you divide 72 into the interest rate that you're paid, that will tell you exactly how long it will take your money to double. So I'm going to give you a homework assignment. You divide 72 into 0.03% savings account. I think you'll find it takes over 1,000 years in order for that money to double. But if you take that 72 and divide it into the 19% that very same bank is charging you on your credit card, it'll take them 3 years for their money to double. What's wrong with that equation? So basically, saving money is not going to help you achieve wealth. Investing. Savings versus investing. That's the mind shift that we have to achieve. We have to stop thinking we have to save and start recognizing we have to invest. We have to invest in something. You may have a skill or an ability to invest in something that will help you grow wealth. If you don't, one of the things I advocate is real estate. Real estate is one of the best wealth creators that there is. If you invest in a piece of real estate and you do a transaction, and let's say that transaction takes a month or 2 months, and you make $20,000, put that same investment money in your 401k for 2 months. I was looking at someone's 401k statement. They had $107,000, and for that month, they made $41. $41. $107,000. They're living from paycheck to paycheck. And what they don't recognize is that those resources can be leveraged in order that they could invest, and they would be able to achieve wealth quicker and more securely. Now, I've mentioned 401k once or twice because it's nothing wrong with the 401k, but I have to tell you, I don't like the principles. Why is it that when you put money on the job into a 401k, there's certain rules? You can't take it out without a penalty. You can borrow it, but you got to pay an interest rate. You can only take a certain portion of it out. You must have a proven hardship to take it out. Well, let's reverse that question. When it's sitting wherever it's sitting, who's getting the benefit of that money? That same savings can be achieved in a manner that you can control that money, not trying to save it, but looking to invest it. When you invest that money, if my client had taken $107,000 and invested it in a piece of real estate, of many deals that I've done, I'm almost sure that I could have 2 or 3 times helped that person earn $10,000 to $20,000. That's a growth. That's a return on investment that they wouldn't be achieving in that 401k or that CD or that money market or that savings account. So, am I saying you shouldn't have a 401k and you shouldn't be planning for retirement? Absolutely not. You need to be planning for retirement. You need to be doing estate planning. But that type of planning has to be partnered with investing. Savings versus investing. Saving money doesn't do anything. There's no such thing as accumulation of wealth through saving. There's accumulation of wealth through investing. So for those of you who want to be a real estate investor, what I want you to do is look at my videos. I will be giving you a training on the way to invest your money in real estate through different vehicles and what have you. And I want to ask you a question. If you had $100,000, would you rather that money be taxed now, later, or never? That's a question. Now, later, or never? And I want to ask you another question. Where do you put your money? Do you put it in a vehicle that you're taxed now? Do you put it in a vehicle that is taxed later? Or do you put it in a vehicle that's never taxed? And the last question is there such a vehicle that you're never taxed? I was told the only sure thing in life is death and taxes. Well, we'll see. I want you to look out for my training on 401ks and taxes and investment. Have a great day. This is JW.